Imagine 2035, when fusion startups globally build compact reactors the size of shipping containers. Not giant megastructures like ITER, but smaller, cheaper AI-controlled reactors producing continuous fusion pulses. Some use magnetic confinement, others laser compression, hybrids, or new fuels like helium-3 and boron-11. Every year brings new breakthroughs, once impossible, advancing energy science. By early 2040s, reactors achieve Q1, where fusion output exceeds plasma heating energy. Governments celebrate, investors pour billions, energy grids prepare for transformation. Then comes stable, continuous fusion powering a real electrical grid. The world realizes fusion is commercially viable. Imagine electricity so cheap it's nearly free, bills dropping to near zero. Industries run continuously without cost or pollution fears. Fusion desalination provides unlimited fresh water, ending droughts. Cheap hydrogen enables clean aviation, shipping, and manufacturing. Megacities run smoke-free, skyscrapers consume massive energy freely, EVs charge instantly, indoor farms powered by fusion lamps ensure global food security. Countries leapfrog by adopting fusion early, accelerating development. Geopolitics changes, oil loses power, pipelines irrelevant, nations equal. Poor countries become energy rich, poverty disappears, economies rise. Wars decrease, diplomacy softens, climate change slows as emissions collapse. Fusion solves today's problems and unlocks impossible futures. Fusion enables ocean cities, desert settlements, moon or Mars colonies. Space travel affordable, asteroid mining possible, climate engineering realistic, carbon capture pulls CO2 from air, weather systems stabilize storms, global cooling manageable. Fusion quietly backbones post-carbon civilization's unprecedented progress. Imagine a world where energy is no longer a political weapon, no longer a source of war, no longer a burden on economies, and no longer a threat to the planet. Imagine a world where electricity flows endlessly, cheaply, safely, and cleanly. A world where every home, every city, every village, every industry, every device is powered by the same process that fuels the stars. Imagine looking up at the sun and knowing that the same fire burning in the heavens is quietly burning inside reactors on Earth, providing energy so abundant that the concept of energy crisis becomes ancient history. This is the promise of fusion power, the holy grail of energy, the dream of physicists, the obsession of scientists, and the hope of humanity. For nearly a century, fusion has been the miracle that always seemed to sit just beyond reach, the technology that could save the world but never arrived. People joked that fusion power was always 30 years away, no matter what year it was. And yet, something extraordinary is happening in the 2020s, 2030s, and 2040s. Progress is accelerating. Experiments are succeeding. Computers are solving equations once impossible. Magnets are stronger than ever. Lasers are more precise. AI is designing reactors that humans cannot. And for the first time, humanity stands on the threshold of a breakthrough that could redefine civilization. To understand why fusion power is revolutionary, we must begin at the core of reality itself. Every second, the sun fuses hydrogen atoms together, forming helium and releasing unimaginable amounts of energy. This reaction is so efficient that a single handful of hydrogen contains more energy than tons of coal or barrels of oil. Fusion is the most powerful energy source in the universe, billions of times more efficient than chemical fuels. Now imagine replicating that process safely on Earth. No greenhouse gases, no long-lived nuclear waste, no risk of meltdown, no dependence on oil-rich nations, no fragile pipelines, no mining disasters. Just pure, clean, endless energy created by fusing atoms together. Fusion is not like nuclear fission, which splits atoms and leaves toxic waste. Fusion joins atoms and produces mostly harmless byproducts. It does not explode. It cannot run away. If a fusion reactor fails, it simply shuts down. It is the safest high-energy technology humans have ever imagined. But if fusion is so perfect, why has it taken so long? Why are we still burning fossil fuels like ancient civilizations? The answer is simple. Recreating the sun on Earth is almost impossible. To fuse atoms, you need temperatures hotter than the core of the sun, over 100 million degrees Celsius. At that temperature, matter becomes plasma, a chaotic soup of charged particles that humans can barely control. Holding this plasma in place requires magnetic fields stronger than anything previously built, or lasers pulsing faster than any system designed by humans. For decades, our machines were simply too weak, too unstable, or too inefficient to hold the plasma long enough to produce more energy than they consumed. But everything changed when AI entered the fusion world. AI can predict plasma behavior in milliseconds. AI can stabilize magnetic fields. AI can detect instabilities before they grow. AI can design reactor shapes that no human could visualize. AI has taken fusion research from slow trial and error to rapid, intelligent optimization, and suddenly fusion progress accelerates. Now imagine living in a fusion-powered world. You wake up in a smart home completely powered by clean energy. Your car charges without cost. Your water comes from desalinated oceans. Your city is quiet because nobody burns fuel. The sky is clear because pollution ended years ago. You work in offices cooled and heated without environmental impact. Planes fly silently using electric turbines powered by hydrogen. Trains move at ultra-fast speeds using magnetic levitation powered by fusion grids. Factories produce goods with zero emissions, lowering costs and raising living standards for billions. This world is not a utopia. It is simply a world where energy scarcity no longer limits human progress. But here is the final and most important realization. Fusion power is not just an energy revolution, it is a civilization-level turning point. Once fusion becomes common, humans will never return to fossil fuels, never rely on unstable energy sources, never fear blackouts, never fight over oil, and never worry about the energy cost of technology again. Fusion becomes the heartbeat of the future. And someday, historians may look back at the early 21st century and say, humanity lived in darkness until it learned to capture the light of stars. Humanity struggled until it mastered the fire of the sun. Humanity was limited until it discovered fusion. The real question is not whether fusion will end the energy crisis. The real question is whether humanity is prepared for a future where energy is infinite, because once we unlock the power of the stars, nothing will ever limit us again. I am Dr. Mohsin Raza, and thank you so much for watching the video, but don't forget to subscribe the channel.